What up, everybody? So today, what I'm doing today is just gonna go for, oh, my leg's hurting. My leg's hurting. So today, what I'm doing today is I'm just gonna share my, like and dislike about my GSXR600 K4. What I like about it and what I dislike about it. To be honest, there's not a lot of dislike. It's probably because it's my first ever big bike, so I got nothing else to compare it to. It's not really the longest intro in the world, but yeah. So I'm just on my way to get some petrol. I'm planning to go to Newlands because the cafe is open, and they do some nice burger and chips over there. Can't really go far because my leg is hurting, and my right leg, I don't know why. So anyways, yeah, what I dislike about this bike, as I said, there's not a lot I dislike about this bike. Probably it's heavy when you're not moving. When you're moving it about, pushing it about, it's heavy, So that's one thing I dislike about this bike after 6 months of owning it. Secondly, probably what can I haven't really wrote down anything. It's just basically I want to go out for a ride and talk about the bike on top of my head, and as you can see, it's not working for me, is it? Second thing that I don't like about the bike, the riding position. Obviously it's a sports bike, I can't really complain about that too much. It's not the most comfortable position. You're always down, and my neck hurts, my back hurts, my wrist hurts, and that's a given because it's a sports bike. So that's one thing I don't really like about the bike. I mean, I shouldn't really buy a sports bike if I complain about those, but as I said, I got nothing else to say about what I dislike about this bike because there's not a lot. So that's the second thing, which is the position. Right, let's go. She's fueled up. Alright, so back to what I was saying about the bike. Third thing that I dislike about the bike would be the fuel. The fuel range, full tank, I normally get about 100-120 miles. I mean, for the sports bike with 600cc, it's not too bad, That's quite okay. It's not the best, but that's the third thing I don't like about this bike. And by the way, this is all my opinion. There's nothing to do with anything else. I just want to share what I have learned about this bike during the 6 months of owning it. Fourth thing is gear indicator. No, a lot of people said, you don't need a gear indicator. I mean, for me, I need it. It's good. It's good to have it there. At least you're not going to be guessing. All you need to do is look down for a few milliseconds, and you know which gear you're in, that's quite handy, in my opinion. Anyway, which is there's no gear indicator on this one. When I bought it, I don't think it came with a gear indicator from the factory. That's hence why I have installed one, and that one is just basically plug in and play, and that's it, from eBay. I'm not too sure what it's called, but it's only for about 30 quid, I think. It wasn't expensive compared to the other ones. So that's the fourth thing I don't like about this bike. There's no gear indicator from factory. What else can I think of? I mean, I can be really, really picky and say the mirrors. All I can see is my elbows. Even if you adjust it, it's still the only thing you can see is your elbows. half of the mirror is your elbows and half is the view behind. So that's the fifth thing I don't like about this bike. Mirrors. You know, as I said, it's, you know, petty because I don't really dislike this bike. I actually love this bike. It's just I have to make up some things that I don't like. But anyways, I think that's all the dislike. To be honest, nothing else. So let's go to the likes, baby. First thing first, I need to point out this bike is pretty. This bike is a beautiful bike. For its age, it's from 2004. I mean, it's a beauty. I can't fault the look. That's why I got one, because of the looks. It's a pretty bike. It's a pretty bike. You know, you can't say it's not pretty. In my opinion, it is pretty. I mean, it's in good condition when I got it. It's gorgeous, man. Anyways, second thing is the speed. It is quick. I mean, this is my first big bike, so I can't really compare it to other bikes. I've only owned this for 6 months, so, but yeah, what I've noticed straightforward when I got this and even now is the speed. This bike's got speed, man. It has speed. From mid to high, it just keeps going. She just wants to go. She just wants to fly. I don't know if you can tell on the camera, but man, she moves. So that's the second thing I like about this bike, is the speed. Third thing I like about this bike is how nimble, how light it is around the corner. It's just so nimble. She rocks, baby. I love this bike. It's quick. She's amazing. The fourth thing is I like about this bike, it just gives you so much confidence. I don't know what it is. It could be the tire, it could be the, I think the bike is well balanced. I mean, everything is balanced. Suspension, I don't know, man. I don't know what I'm talking about now, but it's hard to explain. But for me, the bike is well balanced. I feel like you can literally go around the corner at high speed and she'll just stay there for you. You know, she's not gonna twitch or anything. Maybe I haven't pushed it to its limit, as I said, but in my experience, I feel like the bike is well balanced. That's the fourth thing I like about this bike. The fifth thing I like about this bike is the sound. It sounds nice. Sounds like a MotoGP bike. Some people have said to me. I hope you could hear that. She sounds beautiful. She sounds lovely. That's the fifth thing I like about this bike. She sounds fruity, baby. That sums up all the things, or 5 things that I like about this bike, or dislike about this bike. So yeah, oh, this road, man. Woo. Damn. New road. Nice. That's why I like to go here, because it's a nice road.